constant fire. But yeah, I was expecting more infantry support for the tank than what actually materialized. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. No, I know you want to say something, Zenta, but I just gotta limit it so we don't spend too much time here. But I get where you're coming from. I wanted to make things harder for you guys. You know, we don't want to have operations be too easy after all. Do you have anything else aside from the use of RPGs, though, McKnight? Like, good or bad? Or...
I just think too many RPGs being fired to like succession was a little bit too much because we couldn't even really hardly get out of cover without getting killed by like the blast from the impact of the RPGs, honestly. Like too many were being fired off and like...
Okay, so nobody considered popping the tank's smoke and then advancing, or?
If we did, we'll just blind fired into the smoke anyways. Wouldn't really make a difference, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but then they can't shoot. They can't see you. At least, sure, they can shoot the tank, but I mean, you guys?
PTS?
Who's PTS? Is it quick?
Yes, it's regarding the tank.
Okay.
Part of the reason why the smoke probably wasn't sent out is because a lot of us were sitting there trying to cover fire that was coming from one hill while there was fire from the other hill, and I think the point McKnight's getting at with the RPGs is that they were fired in succession, yes, from left and from right. So when an RPG would land, one side would get blown up and we'd have to wait for them to respawn, come back, while the other side then got blown up, and we didn't have a chance for us to actually properly coordinate how to fight that off. Because there needs to be, like, I think he's getting at that there needs to be a cool down between how long it can be between each firing of an RPG, so that way, you know, teams have a chance to actually be able to say, oh, okay guys, we need to deal with that side priority versus the other side.
Okay.
That was also a problem, so we were trying to cover both sides.
I get where you're coming from, and RPGs did have a cooldown. It was each person, okay, maybe the problem was there was just too many people using RPGs, because there were like 3.
That would be the issue, yes.
Yeah.
Each person was allowed to shoot once every 30 seconds.
Holy.
How many shots did they have total?
I didn't actually think of a total.
Ah,
No.
that's
But
the
they were
problem.
only allowed to use it on the tank. So I'm sure you noticed the moment the tank was gone, no more RPGs.
There was a couple points where I did notice that RPGs were fired at our actual foot soldiers. I did notice that once twice. I'm not sure.
Oh no, that's
short,
no. You think it was that bad? The Op 4 blew themselves up with their own RPGs like 4 times. So trust me, it's really just bad aim on their part. It's really just bad aim.
They slammed the rock. That's why I killed him.
I'm sorry.
Giant-ass tank hit a rock next to him.
Yeah, they were getting ready to shoot, and then I just saw an explosion on the hill. I was like, "What was that?" Oh, I just blew myself up with the RPG.
I saw the whole thing.
Right.
It was horrible.
Ain't got it on camera.
Fucking ridiculous.
Same.
But I get where you're coming from. Yeah, we'll reduce RPG, or yeah, we'll sort that out. This is only the second op we've tried with the concept of a tank, but first off with this tank. I would have liked to have seen it do more stuff, but oh well. Maybe give props to Op 4 for actually destroying it on the second island instead of the third this time. Okay, Schmatz.
Yes. I mean, first I really want to say that the Blue 4 actually managed to make my very interesting orders into something useful. I mean, there was other shit that happened at the start because either people crashed or I didn't know how many people were in which squad, and so on and so forth, so it was kind of hard to get a picture. So it was kind of chaotic at the start, but we really pulled together once we actually got into the city and we kind of had more wraps on what actually happened. But then Blue 4 should also, in general, not be as afraid of retreating and like taking a step back, because there's a lot of times today where we say pushed over the first island, and we could have probably said quite quickly that, oh yeah, we're not going to be able to push out right now, we're taking too much fire, let's retreat back. without me having to say it. Where we could have probably just not lost the tank, gotten back, regrouped, done another try, and with more knowledge of where the enemy might be. Because the first time is always going to be the hardest one, where we have no clue where they are. Second time is going to be a bit easier, and so on and so forth. You never really just push on until you die, or until the enemy is dead. It's more fluid. Taking a step back and just reconsidering your options is always a great step.
That's a great step. Where I had to call in artillery just to get you guys to keep moving.
Well, that was because I didn't know how many people we had. I started with 26 and we
Fair
were like
enough.
16.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Easy. That's the last one.
2 nights ago I had a dream, and it was something exactly this
Oh,
line
here we go.
and it was just kind of weird.
Oh yeah, here we go. I
Yeah,
have a dream.
anyways, no, but no, it's funny because I did have a dream recently, which is I don't know where, but it was just imagining sitting there. I don't know why I had an MG, but I had an MG just shooting across the tree line, getting a bunch of kills, and just cried for my life. When I woke up, I didn't feel scared. I was pumped, and I can gladly say that I felt the same today. It was nice. It was.
Maybe you should take a break.
I believe in angels.
And the way it's green.
Maybe. Maybe.
Alright, come on, focus.
No, but
focus.
alright. No, but just real talk. It was nice. It was fun. It was it's always a great pleasure. Because this is just what I imagine when we talk about Milsim. The second thing is I like how the last memory of Nomad before he died was me behind a tree with him and saying like, what was the song again? What is it good for? I just started trying to over my head, just because like I was just out of my mind. It's like I'm just having a bullet in my arm and I'm just like trying to just get my fucking mind right.
Yeah, you
and
like
then he
that
just
part,
passed away
right?
from
All
my
of you
eyes.
just looking at nomads bled out on the floor.
Yes,
What else am I
I'll
saying?
have.
Anyways.
I would like to underline looking rather than helping.
Anyways, but
Easy
besides
just
that,
slapping him in the face afterwards.
I didn't slap him in the face.
Be there.
Well, I mean,
You did. You defiled my corpse. How could you?
oh,
thought
I
we
was
were
pretty
homies.
fucking but no, but good fucking job on everyone today. Well, there has been some incidents, a lot of blue on blue that I saw today. So again,
yeah,
that's
there
why I
was
specifically
that.
told Alpha, when Alpha was still Alpha, to please, for the love of God, identify your targets. Because we want to avoid that as best as possible. Besides that, with the push into the city, I'm glad that the tactic worked out. Just for the future also, McKnight, it always helps if you think about, okay, what directions can we go and how far can we push it until the next cover? Because that's also why I came up with, if we just push as hard as we can, as fast as we can, and at least just secure one building at the front, we can push from there because we at least have some cover inside that area where we can push continue to push forward. And I'm glad it worked, because we saw at the end we actually managed to push out.
Yes, you did.
Right. For the people also with me, good fucking job for listening. Good execution. Very proud of you guys. Because I did not expect to push that far forward under enemy fire, especially like the movement and everything. So I'm really fucking proud of Lufo today. I'm also very, very proud to Schmutz for taking this platoon meet. It was really, really good communication. I'm sorry if I'm speaking a lot of gibberish sometimes, because that's my job being fucking this, what's it called, something along the lines of, it's
What?
just in front of my teeth and I need surgery on that. Well, that's a different topic, so excuse me if I sound a little bit weird sometimes. But yes, so good on that one. Communication was good. Movement was good, tactic was good, combat was good. Up 4 was also pretty good, so I highly enjoyed it. If I do think that'll be everything. Right, except for the blue on blue. Nope, that's everything I have.
Cool. Okay.
Now to
finally,
Officer
I'll
War.
Remove this crate from the map.
Should I mention the war
I don't
crime?
have this map anymore because of
Never mind.
migrating to VCC. And
Probably
let me do
should,
that.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All four, be quick. Okay, Zeppelin.
I would say I saw some very good flanking on Blue Force part, very good. I liked that quite a lot. At some point we're staying in the trench and we got pretty much fucked because, well, he moved very quick and we didn't expect that. Very cool. Just keep in mind,
Very
if there's
good.
no reason to stop, don't stop. If they're shooting at you, you know, take cover and that stuff, but if there's no need to stop, just, you know, keep pushing, it's fine.
Okay, Cyber. Oh, sorry, Serval. You're the end up.
Yeah. I will say at the end there, probably one of my favorite parts or events that have happened in this community. We were all prepped on the pagodas or pavilions, whatever you want to call them and we're waiting. We're like, where is Blue 4? And then we see the entire enemy force, well, I guess Blue 4 force, rush the ramp, and we're all downgraded to pistols by this point. Like, I don't know how to deal with this. But that was fantastic. So yeah, that's my favorite thing that's happened. So.
Okay. And finally, Cyber. No more. Cyber, if you have anything extra to say, just DM me.
That was just about this.
I'll try to be brief as possible. Yummy, I'm sorry. Civility and go crazy. Killick, I'm sorry. Hostile, go stab. It was a great event, very enjoyable. Before did a brilliant job. If they eventually got to wherever we were, I would appreciate a little bit more speed with your decisions. But I mean, all in all, very nice event, and y'all did pretty damn good. And Alpha go killing themselves more often than you did. That's about it.
Yes. Alpha had some very explosive endings.
Senor.
Okay.
We were shooting each other in the trenches as well.
Senor, you forgot the Mexican.
No, I
Hurry
think
up, Wiser.
Sneshy.
Yes, even though this is my second time in this event, I quite enjoyed it. It was really fun. I took my place, and you know, it was really nice. I tried my best to go around and, you know, act old injured. Trying my best to, you know, shoot someone with a pistol. Try to be sneak, and yeah, it was really nice. I love how everyone played out. Nice acting. I love all the laughs and all the jokes that have been going around. But yeah, it was really nice.
Okay.
That's it.
Sanshi, did you have something? No?
Sneaky,
Sanshi?
wake up.
She dead. Oh.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
I couldn't help but notice I was executed while being treated as a POW by Yamato.
Oh yeah, I did write that down.
Oh shit, man.
fucking
Yamato,
blast.
apparently you shot Senshi in the face while they were receiving medical attention?
I don't know about the medical, but the situation, how I saw it, right? We were still under fire, and we had 3 people just standing over a dead body, or about to be dead body, still under fire, and I said, we don't have time for this, and I killed him, and then I said, alright, let's keep going. Because again, under fire, active war zone, we don't have time for that. That's something for the echelon to do.
Fucking based.
Do we have any FJs here?
Question.
Is that a war crime?
Yeah, I one behind you.
Actually.
Were they able to fight back, Yamato?
No.
Yamato.
Then it's a war crime.
Considering the amount of knives that were used, I would be wary regardless.
Yeah, but if an enemy is unable to do any harm or is incapacitated, they are not a combatant anymore, which means they are technically a prisoner of war slash, well, non-combatant, which means if you shoot them, it would be taken up to the hick. But you can also shoot them in case the in case the circumstances are, well, the enemies have lots of knives and they seem to be very hostile even though they are basically dead, yeah, I would probably shoot them IRL as well.
Well, the last prisoner of war shot us in the trench after seemingly being dead, so I don't know. The
That's why you
precedent was
gotta
set.
that's why you got to disarm them if you capture them. Don't forget to
And
disarm
if you're
them.
under fire all the time.
Shoot every corpse in the head. Better safe than sorry.
Anyway. Okay, that's noted. What was the other note? I have a note here saying, lady, were you giving instructions to anybody at any point?
There was one point where we were behind the buildings and the trees by the ramp, and our squad lead died, and all I did was say, hey, our squad lead died, and then that was it. Like, I didn't actually issue orders or commands to anybody at any point.
Okay,
I did
just
tell people,
checking.
hey, chill out, step off, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, give me a minute to process and sort out what I'm being told. That was also a thing, because I was being yelled
Was
at
it
for
due to
having
the
just
radio?
complete utter chaos and confusion from the radio, yes.
Okay,
Where I
I
literally told
understand.
people, step
That's
off
fine.
a minute while I figure it
Just,
out.
checking. Okay, very good, very good. So, lovely watermelon platoon lead. Guess who's writing a report for Blue 4?
Psych.
And guess who's helping you?
Psych.
Yes, Easy will be helping you.
The grass is made out of grass.
Okay, so just make sure to pull some feedback from the rest of Blue 4 if you can. And submit that report. Op 4, you don't need to do it because I was with you the entire time. I know what happened. Anon, you were saying something?
Just one really quick note regarding the event. I know that historically siege tactics have been used in war where you choke out your enemy from not being able to get supplies, but that doesn't mean you need to take the bridge and live on the other side of it for like an hour. just throwing that out there. Y'all
We were regrouping.
took the base and then retreated behind the bridge. I was like,
And on
Yeah,
I think
because-
from their point of view, there was like a
so they're just gonna wait it out?
Can I
Sort of
explain
riddle.
myself?
We're gonna bring a trebuchet with deceased cows.
Can we just
worry.
dismiss?
I want to poison
Yeah,
their
we
well,
don't.
but
It's
then it is a
not
war
for that.
crime
Just
again.
just remember, you don't need to retreat all the time. I know you probably had some reasoning, but just that's my only real comment is, yeah. Besides
Okay.
that, y'all did fine. I had fun. And be careful
I
of
will
RPGs.
Okay, I will say the last word before we dismiss. Blue 4, even though you're mostly composed of new people, you did a hell of a lot better than the first run of Blue 4. But to be fair, you have veterans from this very operation right here with you as well. So you can praise Easy as much as you want. Just remember, he was a filthy op 4 last time, and he had a lot of fun killing Blue 4.
Oh, I did. I did.
Can't say it's not fun.
I was ruthless.
Happens.
Full circle.
So, yeah, he's gone full circle now. Okay, with that, everyone attention. Showing up, Schmatz, yeah, look forward to that report, but, don't rush, but don't take too long either. I don't know when you're going back to the army.
We'll see.
What do you mean you'll see? You'll know. You know when you're going back, don't you?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know when
That's
they
fine.
want me back.
Never. I don't want to see your face ever again.
Hopefully.
Okay. And with that, thank you all for coming. Hope you had fun. If you have anything else to add, just DM me. And thank you all for coming. Maxwell.
This was
Okay, you're all dismissed. Get out of my face.
Brothers, when you talk in the fucking building waiting for Blue 4 to arrive, maybe don't do it in game, because I was hearing you laughing in that fucking house at the end of the operation for like 20-30 seconds. Yeah, but you were just laughing, stabbing each other.